loves, welcome to my channel Sun Love Stars. Welcome to today's pick a card reading. For anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia. Hello. And I'm gonna read your cards today, okay? So today's pick a card reading is gonna be a message for you, a message from your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, from your higher self, okay? Or coincidentally, the message that you hear today seems to really speak to your soul and your spirit, but who sent the message? That's the question. Okay guys, so I'm just cleansing the energy here a little bit. Without further ado, in the next clip you can choose between 3 images, okay? If you feel drawn to more than one, go ahead, check it out. And if you feel a little bit indecisive, you can go on Google, find a number generator and ask your spirit guides, or send out a little prayer that your spirit guides or your angels or your departed loved one in heaven sends you the right message through the right pile, or gives you the right number, which is the pile you're supposed to watch. Okay, but without rambling, we're going to look at what the mysterious message for you today is. Okay, I would say I'm going to see in your reading, guys. Pile number 1. So you chose this beautiful image here, and when I was choosing that image, I have been thinking about what this possibly could be, because it looks like it's a close-up from something. First of all, I thought it could be a cushion, you know, like a feather cushion or something like that. But when I looked closer at it, I also felt like this could be like up close from a bird, or up close from some type of like wings, you know. The more I looked at it, the more it reminded me of angel wings, or like wings of like a bird, and it's like really close up. Okay, or it could possibly be like a very fluffy cushion or something along those lines. But it's interesting because it really ties into your reading. Okay, so there's something about what I'm picking up here is that you sometimes think that there is something about, since you have been born, I feel like you have been a little bit different, or you have been perceiving the world a little bit differently, meaning that you maybe have been more sensitive to noises, more sensitive to colors, more sensitive to people's energy, or you have been more sensitive when it comes to like going into a crowd, or something about, there's something about like, I feel like maybe this sensitivity has developed recently. For others of you, this has been since you have been a child, where maybe your parents told you that you're too sensitive, or you maybe heard a lot in your childhood that you're too sensitive, or that you exaggerate, or that something is not as bad as you make it out to be, or that you make a big elephant out of a small problem or something like that. Okay, there's something about I'm picking up the energy here that a lot of you guys, you have some type of sensitivity that some people really admire that about you, and other people say, oh, you're too sensitive for this world, or you should be a little bit harder, or you got like some very stupid comments concerning like your sensitivity, or that you perceive things a little bit like, I feel like you perceive things a little bit more intensely than other people. Again, like you pay attention to the tone when people talk to you, or you pay attention to like, you could also be somebody who has like not OCD, but you're very like particular about like, this has to be that way in order for me to feel comfortable. It's kind of like I'm picking up the energy of somebody who's like very sensitive again to like noises, voices, colors, the scent, the energy of other people, or the energy of a crowd, the energy of a room. Okay, you could be somebody who gets like overwhelmed, or you used to get overwhelmed when you were younger, or you maybe heard that you are too sensitive for the world, or that you maybe are too dreamy, or that you maybe are, I don't know, that you maybe are, maybe some people even said like you live in your own little world or in your own little bubble and you need to come back to reality or something like that. Okay, maybe I feel like for some of you guys, you heard certain things like that. I'm also being brought to, I don't know why this is coming to me, because I'm seeing that card here and it says Page of Cups. And this literally reminds me of like childhood, where, a child maybe hears from their parents or their environment that they're too sensitive, or they shouldn't cry too much, or like when you say you really don't like this color and other people are like, oh, just wear it, like, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like that people used to tell you, or they're still telling you, or you can recall a memory where people told you that who you are is not right, or that you're so sensitive can possibly be a problem in the future, or something about like, you shouldn't be this sensitive, you shouldn't be this like, I don't know, you shouldn't react this intensely to certain things. Okay, and I'm also being brought to like a memory in my head. It was in elementary school, and I had this teacher. I was really little, like I was 6 years old. There's something about your childhood bubbling up here. Okay, and I remember that this teacher was, like holding my arm, or like tugging me, or like, I don't know, she told me to walk. I don't even know what happened, but I told her, when she grabbed me, I told her it hurts. And then she said, oh, stop it, don't exaggerate, you're not made out of sugar. So maybe there has been a hint of that energy in your life, maybe currently, that you maybe have developed. Maybe you used to be like very like, sturdy, but like since a few years, you are a little bit more emotional. And for others of you, this literally has been since birth, that you perceive things completely different. Okay, what other people maybe perceive as like really cool or fun, it's really overwhelming for you. Or you might also be somebody who really likes to spend time alone because you get drained in crowds, or it really takes a lot of energy from you to go to a mall, or meet with a lot of people, or something like that. Okay, and Spirit actually wants to talk about it, because it almost feels like, what I'm actually picking up here? I'm picking up that people used to, it almost feels like what people critiqued you for is actually your superpower, as soon as you accept that aspect about your character. Okay, so it almost feels like, I'm also hearing what is chaos to the fly. Wait, what is normal for the spider is chaos to the fly. So just because other people said, oh, like your sensitivity, or you're too sensitive for something, maybe they were right. Maybe you're too sensitive for like a harsh job, but maybe you are perfect for a creative job. Does that make sense? So what is normal to the spider is chaos to the fly. There's something about, I feel like people used to tell you, or you used to hear comments where people said that you should change in order to achieve things, or that you should be a little bit more sturdy in order to achieve things, or that you should change something about your character because you're not going to get far with it. Okay, for some of you guys, maybe they said like you're too dreamy, or you're too emotional, or maybe you should go out more and talk more to people, you're too introverted, or maybe you're like a loner, you should go out more and meet more people, which if you have the desire to do that, then it's totally fine, but you shouldn't do that because other people told you to. Okay, because as soon as you do things because other people told you to, and you actually don't agree with it within your soul and your spirit, that means you go against your own truth. At that point, you start to undermine your soul and your spirit and your truth, okay? So spirit wants to talk about something. I almost want to say there's something about there's nothing wrong with you, but maybe you are in the wrong environment. It's kind of like a flower that maybe needs a lot of sunlight, and then all the other flowers tell that one flower, oh, calm down, like don't exaggerate, you don't need this, you don't need this much sunshine. And then this flower is like, oh, maybe I am exaggerating, maybe I am too sensitive. But the truth is that that particular flower really needs more sunshine in order to grow. Whereas the other flowers, they're okay with not having that much sunshine. Does that make sense? There's something about people maybe told you that something about you is hindering you from like succeeding or something along those lines. But to me, this feels like once one accepts who they are and fully embraces it and finds the right environment, because if I am an artist and I love to talk about creativity, or if I'm a philosopher and I love to think about the world and the universe, me being in a group of people that are scientists and don't believe in magic or don't believe in like philosophy, I'm totally like misplaced. Okay, and then when I stay in that group and I talk to these people, at some point I'm thinking to myself that something is wrong with me, but maybe I am just in the wrong group. Maybe I belong into a group that is more creative. Maybe I am not in a group where people share the same truth as me, because in actuality, every person upon planet Earth has their own truth. They experienced certain things, and therefore that is their truth. Therefore, this is what they share with other people. As some people say, I never experienced magic, I never saw anything supernatural, so I don't believe it. That's their truth. Okay, but when you come into the conversation and you tell them, hey, this is what happened to me, I was praying and God showed up and stuff like that, this is your truth. It doesn't make your truth any less valid than the other person's truth. Okay, it's just through which lens you perceive the world, or what has happened, or the experiences the universe or destiny placed on your path. Does that make sense? So when the other person says, I don't believe in that, this is their truth because they never experienced anything like that. Okay, this is the lens that they look at something. Because when you buy a camera, you can buy all kinds of cameras, you can buy all kinds of lenses. And depending on which lens you choose for the camera is how the picture is created. Okay, it doesn't make the opinion any less valid. But you have to be aware that you are surrounded by people who share the same truth as you, so that you don't feel like something is wrong with you. I don't know if you experience something like that, or maybe again, this could also be something that maybe you already healed from, but there might be something like from your childhood, or maybe there has been like, I don't know, I feel like spirit is saying that through me because they want you to understand a particular situation, or that you understand where people misunderstand you. It's not that something is wrong with you. You may just be in the wrong crowd, or you may just be surrounded by the wrong people. Because if you are, for example, again, somebody who you pray to God and there's something miraculous happening, and you tell this to a scientist, they're not going to understand from which, like they will not understand you. But if you are connected to somebody who has gone through the same thing, you both share the same truth, and there you will feel like, oh, I am normal, or there's nothing wrong with me. I was just in the wrong environment. Okay, because we have the card here, sensitivity. It says your sensitive feelings are your muse and inspiration for your creativity. I'm just hearing that your spirit guides are saying like your sensitivity and your feelings are valid and don't let other people tell you otherwise, okay? More so, they want you to explore your feelings and they want you to explore your sensitivity and they want you to dive into your sensitivity. What are your emotions telling you? Because you being so connected to your emotions is really a gift, because a lot of people, like, just imagine a person who is not connected to their emotions. When somebody is not connected to their emotions, they're not realizing that they are on the wrong path, and so they start to live a lie, and so they start to live a life that is wrong for them, okay? That could be right for other people, but it's wrong for them. But they're not realizing that they are disconnected from their emotions and that their emotions are trying to tell them and guide them into the right direction. Now, whereas a person who is fully connected to their emotions will most likely find themselves in a place where they're genuinely happy and content, because their emotions were their compass. Does that make sense? We also have here the card daily practice. It says the more you practice your new skills, the more comfortable and confident you become. Okay, so for some of you guys, Spirit wants to let you know that whatever you're doing, thinking about, whatever you want to achieve, they want you to be like kind to you and have compassion for yourself as you are learning a new skill, okay? There's something I'm hearing like the lyrics by Do Anything for Cloud. They do anything for cloud. I usually don't listen to Cardi B, but I like that song. And then he said, practice, practice, practice makes perfect. It's never too late. Never, never. Okay, so for some of you guys, Spirit wants to let you know it's never too late. When you start today, you will see a huge progress 2 weeks from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, whatever you're thinking about. And for others of you, Spirit doesn't want you to beat yourself up for not being perfect or like really skilled at something, especially if you recently started something, okay? Spirit wants you to know that the more you go with the flow and the more you let, I'm also hearing the more you let the universe and people and situations teach you, the wiser you become, okay? There's something about go with the flow, let the universe teach you through every experience that you have, okay? And just be aware that a master doesn't fall from heaven, okay? As long as you stay a good student and as long as you're open and willing to learn and self-reflect, you're gonna become really good at what you're thinking about. May that be, I want to become a really good manifester. I want to become like a really good seducer or seductress. I want to become really good at loving myself. I want to become really good at making money, okay? Whatever it is, Spirit is saying you are in the process of really becoming really skilled in what you desire to be good at, okay? I'm also hearing what you focus upon grows. So whatever you focus upon right now is going to grow, okay? We also have here the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles. Let me see what that is about. That's interesting. With the 9 of Pentacles here, I'm being brought to the book that she is reading. I'm also hearing knowledge is power. I'm hearing there's a book for any topic and any situation. There is a teacher. I'm also hearing like there's something about I keep feeling like Spirit is saying keep being a good student because you are on your way to become excellent at something. I don't know what it is. For example, to become excellent at being confident or to become excellent at speaking, public speaking, whatever it is. Spirit wants you to keep going, okay? And trust your feelings, trust your emotions. Don't let yourself get distracted by other people's opinion. And for some of you guys, there might be an energy of like, wow. Do you know what I'm also hearing, guys? I don't know if you currently went through that or you're currently going through it or it's coming to you in the future, but I'm picking up the energy of like when somebody fully accepts themselves, kind of this energy of like, when I was younger, I didn't like how I look, or when I was younger, I was like, I didn't like that I was so sensitive. When I was younger, that I didn't like something, I didn't have proper boundaries and I let other people, you know, like treat me bad, and I didn't like that about myself. But I'm picking up the energy here. There's something about your healing, your inner child is what I'm picking up here. Or there's something about you are somehow accepting how God created you or how you were born. You accepting yourself how you were born and how God created you has such a huge impact on everything in your life. There's some type of peace coming your way, or you already are feeling it. There's some type of peace coming your way, knowing that there was never anything wrong with you, but you just didn't accept that you were the way you are. Okay, there's something about, again, like instead of saying to a child, you're too sensitive, maybe this child is meant to be sensitive because they're meant to become great authors, or they're meant to become great poets. Okay, on the other way, this could also be like a child who doesn't show much emotions, but maybe this child is supposed to be like very practical, and maybe this child is supposed to like handle very stressful situations. It's kind of like I'm being brought to this quote by Albert Einstein. Hold on, guys, this is what I'm picking up here. Give me a moment. I keep feeling like you're healing your inner child right now, or there's something about accepting yourself so much, like genuinely with all your heart, that it has like a huge impact on like your future. Okay, or there's also something about if you have children. I feel like if you have children, don't be scared, or don't, how can I say that? Because sometimes when you have children that are a little bit different, you might get comments from people asking you why your child is different. Okay, and Spirit wants to let you know that your child is your child has a specific purpose in life, and that's why they are a little bit different. Okay, and that you should maybe like dive a little bit deeper into what your child is saying. I'm also hearing when your child is speaking, you can read between the lines, or you can see your child for who it is. Okay, yeah, your spirit guides are here. There's something about, don't look at your child from the lens of like society and what your child should be like. Look at your child for who she or he is. Okay, and I don't know, there's something about like, don't let society tell you that your child should be different, because every child is different. But if your child is like very unique in the way that they express themselves, there might be a reason for that. Or Spirit wants you to dive a little bit deeper into why your child is different, or when they speak, what they say, or how they express themselves as they're speaking. Okay, or what they're really interested in, kind of like diving a little bit more into like the characteristics of your child, or fully accepting that your child is gonna be like the unique one in a group. Okay, and to make sure that other people are not like in your ear telling you, oh, your child is different, or something like that, in a condescending way or something like that. Hold on, guys. Fish quote Albert Einstein. You guys probably already know that quote. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. And it's interesting because in 2 cards we have a tree here. This is very interesting. There's also something about your family tree here, or that your child or you are going to be like very significant in your family tree, or your child is going to be very significant in your family tree, meaning that they're going to bring a huge change to your family lineage, basically. But let's say it again. It's one of my most favorite quotes ever. So it says, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid, meaning that the fish was just in the wrong environment. There was nothing wrong with the fish, but the environment might have been wrong. So for some of you guys, there might be an energy where there's a need for you to change your group or your environment or something like that, or to seek out people who have the same truth as you, who see life through a similar lens as you, if that makes sense. Okay, and then for others of you, I keep feeling like, because I'm picking up such a peaceful energy from you guys, I don't know what you're doing. For some of you guys, you also found a book that is bringing you a lot of peace, or you recently came across, I don't know, like I'm seeing somebody here reading their entries from like 5 years ago, and they're like proud that I'm hearing that you're proud that you changed, or when you look at those entries, you would be proud of yourself that you accomplished certain things that you've written down, or that you're no longer that insecure the way you used to be. So for me, this reading almost feels like a pat on the back. Keep going, because I feel like, again, for some of you guys, you already are in the process, and for others of you, this is coming to you. I feel like such a deep peace with, this is who I am and there's nothing wrong with me. I was just in the wrong environment, or for the first time I fully accept myself and I'm actually really like, I really like myself, or I really like that I'm sensitive. I really like that I see deeper meaning behind mundane things, or I really like that I'm so psychic. Okay, it's not something that I want to hide. It's nothing like, even if people frown upon certain things, the way I see the world, it's something beautiful. There's something about, again, I feel like such a deep peace when I look at these cards. There's something about, I keep feeling like you're making your inner child happy, or whatever you're doing right now, it's like you bring a lot of peace to you. Okay, I feel the energy that you are manifesting such a strong peace in your soul, in your spirit right now. And this strong peace that you are developing in this very moment is the reason why it's something like there's some type of change coming to you with the Wheel of Fortune. Because if the fish wants to climb a tree, the fish is gonna fail miserably. But if the fish is in the right environment in the ocean, it's like, it's excelling. It's like, yeah, that's what it is. Now the question is, are you a fish who belongs in the ocean, or are you a bird that belongs to sit on trees or something like that? I feel like you are discovering your truth, or like, again, there's something about becoming so comfortable in who you are and what you represent, or even in like some type of skill that you are practicing, that it brings some type of change to you here. Let's see what that change is about. Let's see what that change is about. What is this? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? What's going on for my beautiful pie number? Yeah, I'm also hearing, it's interesting because the cards or the image that you've chosen actually reminds me of a pen. It reminds me of a pen that I recently bought, and the pen says, "Let your dreams be your wings." There's something about, how can I explain that? It almost feels like, because you find so much peace in like who you are. I'm gonna give you an example, okay? So I have always been a person who is like very sensitive, and I always thought that I couldn't, how can I explain that? So I'm gonna give you an example, guys, okay? When I was in school, I was kind of rebellious, believe it or not. I was a very rebellious kid in school. My grades were good, but I was rebellious because I felt like teachers are lying to us, or a lot of times I was disagreeing with people, or like with teachers in school, or what they taught us, and I was very vocal about it. So basically the teachers kind of were annoyed by me because I always had something to say, or I didn't shy away from speaking my mind. And that one time we had a subject called like politics or something like that, and then I said to my teacher, or like I was just like speaking under my breath and saying like, all these politics, they are like to me it feels like they're like actors or something like that, okay? Like I don't want to talk about politics, and I don't know, it was like very rebellious, but I felt like, I don't know, it just felt like this is a lie, or like they're lying, or things are not as they seem, and I wanted to point that out, okay? And my teacher was really annoyed by me. The funny thing is, I was saying it like, of course I was saying it in a rebellious way, and it was also very provocative, so I understand why the teacher was mad at me now that I'm older. But the teacher said, "Oh, you don't speak like that," or something like that. And then I told him, or I said like very loudly, "I'm only speaking the truth." And guys, what he said was so weird, because this has been years ago, but now that I look at it, because this memory came to me yesterday that this happened actually, because I was contemplating about my life and what's going on. So in that moment, he said, what are you talking, or something like that. And then I said, I'm only speaking the truth. The funny thing is, the way he replied to me, he said, if you are always speaking the truth, you will not have a lot of friends. So he was not denying that I said the truth in that moment, but he told me, shut up, don't speak the truth, okay? Because it's gonna bring you problems. But looking back at that statement, I make peace with it, because that memory came to me yesterday and I was just making peace with that energy. I felt like, wow, you know, like he had a point in what he said, because we live in a very pretentious world and it's very like crazy if people show their emotions or speak the truth, you know. Usually it's like, oh, nobody wants to say something, although it's the truth and it should be spoken. And I was like, I made peace with that situation, but it was like years ago and it was completely out of my mind. So there might be also an energy again where you make peace with like how you were treated in your childhood, or making peace with like, or even like saying sorry to your younger self, like I'm sorry that I didn't accept you, or I'm sorry that I didn't see your beauty when you were a little younger. Like there's something about like, how can I even explain it? It almost feels like you have like a healed inner child, and that is very, very rare. Okay, guys, I feel like you're developing like a healed inner child, or there's like some type of like healed inner child energy here, where the inner child within you is like confident and is not like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like, because you heal like your inner child, or because you heal from your past, or that you heal from the idea that something is wrong with you, is the reason why there's like a huge change coming to you. Okay, let's see. What is that change about? Can you give me... We have the Chariot. Okay, let's see. What is this change about for pile number 1? What's going on? We have the Fool. Yeah. Wait, is there the song? Because I love Disney movies, but I'm hearing, and I have wings, and I can fly. I don't even know if that's the lyrics from Cinderella, but it sounds like it. There's something about, so I have wings, and I can fly. Yeah, it almost feels like there's nothing weighing you down anymore, because, yeah, I'm also hearing your heart is as light as a feather. Ooh, full circle moment. That's why we have this image here. I'm hearing there's something about your heart becomes as light as a feather because you release baggage. That's what it is. You release baggage from the past, or you release baggage about like who you should be, or how society tells you to be, or like how your family should be, or how your child should be. There's something about you are releasing some type of baggage, and now there's nothing weighing you down. And because nothing is weighing you down, there's some type of harmony that you manifest in your life. That is interesting. And I have wings, and I can fly. Let's see. Let me see. What is this change that is coming to pile number 1? One more card. Yeah. I'm hearing there's a door opening for you guys. Look at that. I feel like whatever you're currently doing, okay, this whole releasing baggage, I don't know if you guys are doing shadow work recently, or you're doing a lot of self-care, a lot of like self-love, a lot of reflecting upon how you feel and how you see yourself and what you like about yourself and what you would like to change about yourself, okay? Not because another person told you to, but because you genuinely want to develop like a more talkative nature or whatever, something like that here, okay? And I pick up the energy here. You are somehow, I feel like there's an energy. First of all, I want to tell you guys, if you have children, as you are healing, you're becoming like a really great role model for your children or your future children. Even if you don't have children, you're becoming like a super duper like amazing role model for your children. Your children are really gonna look up to you. Like if your child would be in an interview and they would say like, or the interviewer would ask, who's your role model? They would say, oh, my mom or my dad. Okay, like literally. Now for others of you, I'm picking up the energy. I feel like you're manifesting something in your life here. I feel like you might be manifesting like a new path. I'm seeing you here walking like a new path. I'm picking up the energy here that you are breaking. Did I say something about like something about your family tree? I'm picking up the energy that you are currently manifesting like a very healthy home or a very healthy childhood for your future children or your current children. Or something about like a healthy, harmonious home is what I'm picking up here. Or you're becoming like whatever you're learning right now, it's going to be very significant for your future children. Or just in general for any, like, let's say you don't want to have children, but your sister has children and you are their auntie or their uncle. You're going to be a role model for your niece or your nephew. Okay, there's something that you're currently learning that is somehow connected to future children in your family tree. Okay, and then for others of you with the Strength card, I'm picking up the energy. You know what's funny? I'm picking up the energy. You releasing baggage just makes you stronger in general. It makes you stronger in manifesting. It makes you stronger in handling obstacles. It makes you stronger in anything. Okay, there's something about as you release baggage, you overall become stronger. You convincing, or how do you say that, your charm becomes stronger. You convincing other people of your talent becomes stronger, your presence becomes stronger, your voice becomes stronger, your manifestation skills become stronger. There's overall, you're becoming a stronger person, a stronger version of yourself in the whole process, meaning that things are going to be a little bit easier for you. Okay. For some of you guys, you're also manifesting some type of like contract. I don't know if you guys are trying to manifest like a new home, or wow, I also feel like for some of you guys, you're manifesting like owning property or owning land. Or for some of you guys, you might also, I don't know, I feel like there could also be like a change in your path here because you released the baggage. Let's see, what is this change in path about? What is this change in path about? Or it's almost this energy of like the universe is going to surprise you with like a plot twist in your life, but it's a good one. But it's because your energy is changing, okay? Or the way you walk upon earth is changing. What is this about, this new path here? What is this new path about here? Can you give me one more card for pie number 1? To be honest with you guys, I feel like it's a pat on the back. We have the Page of Wands. I keep feeling like there's something, and we have the Lovers here. Okay. And the Ace of Wands. Let me see. I keep feeling this has something to do with like marriage, relationship, your home, your future children, your current children. Okay, there could also be an energy for some of you guys, okay? If you're not already in a relationship, I'm picking up the energy. You releasing baggage is actually helping you to manifest your future spouse, your true love, because you're 100% your true self. And that's why you also manifest somebody who is like a true reflection. You know, like when we hide certain aspects about ourselves, or we mold ourselves into somebody that we're not fully, that also means that we're going to manifest people that are not true to themselves. But the more authentic you are with yourself, the more authentic people you manifest. And I'm picking up the energy, whatever you're going through right now is helping you to manifest your true love and your future spouse. For others of you, this could also be you manifesting, like, I don't know, something about like a happy home, a happy family, or you know, like a man that is gonna love your children. In case you have children and you are like separated from your man, you're manifesting a man that is gonna be like perfect, like perfect for like your children. He's not gonna be their father, but he's gonna be like a really good male role model, or like a female role model, depending on what you're looking for your children here. Okay. There's something about you graduating. Do you see that here? I feel like you're graduating from, if the class was a subject, I think it would be called self-love, or it would be called self-acceptance, or it would be called like being in peace and harmony with the reflection that you see in the mirror, and you're literally graduating from it, okay? And it has like a strong effect on like your family life and your love life is basically what I'm picking up here, okay? As well as how much you manifest, or something about like a contract here. You're manifesting like a new work contract, or you calling in like a contract for like a really nice apartment, a really nice home, okay? Okay, my beautiful pie number one, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys like this reading. I love you guys, and I'm going to see you in my next one. I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Now, my beautiful pie number two, how are you guys doing? So, you chose this beautiful image here. We're going to look at what the message for you today is about. I'm going to channel the energy first, and then we're going to look at the cards together. So first things first, I'm hearing here, for some of you guys who recently had like a big wake-up call, okay, I'm picking up the energy that there has been like a situation, may that be like a very beautiful experience or a very devastating one or a very eye-opening one. And for others of you, this is what's coming to you. It's a wake-up call. Now, don't be scared, because whatever this wake-up call is, it's almost like, hey, you have to go in that direction in order to get to where you want to be. So don't be scared about it. But I pick up the energy of like a wake-up call. Again, for some of you guys, if you recently went through it, and then for others of you, it might be coming to you in the next couple of days. But again, don't be scared. This is just the universe revealing to you what you need to hear, see, feel in that moment in order for you to be happy in the end. Okay, if that makes sense. Especially if you found yourself feeling unhappy or unmotivated, or you felt like, I don't know, I need like a push, or like I need something, or I need some type of direction, okay? It's gonna come to you through a wake-up call here. Give me a moment here, guys. There's something coming through. I'm picking up the energy here that pay attention to what people give you. I'm seeing you like walking here, and there's a person that, because I don't know why I'm being brought to that, but I'm being brought to, like, in my city there are people that want to promote the church and the Bible, and they usually like have like a psalm that they promote, and then they give you like a little piece of paper, a brochure, or like, I don't know what you call it, and then there's like a particular psalm in it. So for some of you guys, I don't know if you like recently read the Bible, or maybe the Bible is like important right now, or it's like significant, or you recall something with the Bible, or there could be like a very important psalm that might be coming to you in the next couple of days, or it already came to you, like a very particular psalm that is very significant, because the universe is speaking to you through like a psalm in the Bible, but not for everybody here. There could also be an energy where there's a very important book that you're currently reading, or for some of you guys, you might be led to a book in the next couple of days. You're going to see it in the window, and you're going to be drawn to it, or you're going to open it up, and it's like it will feel right. Like this book, when you have it in your hands, it will feel right, okay? And you're supposed to read it, okay? So buy the book when you have it in your hands and it feels right. I'm also picking up the energy here, something about a read between the lines. There's something that your spirit guides want to tell you, but it almost feels like, do you know what I'm picking up here? You will only know the truth if you close your eyes, because if your eyes are open, you are overwhelmed or overstimulated, and you cannot. This almost feels like spirit is asking you to meditate or sit down or close your eyes, because if you close your eyes, or you meditate, or you calm down, or you get away from being overstimulated, that's where you will know what is right for you, or what the answer to your question is. There's something about you already know the answer to your question, but you didn't realize it because you were overstimulated, or there's a lot going on, or you have a lot of responsibilities, kind of like an energy where, for example, you are asking yourself why your nails, like, this is a very shallow example, but I just want to, give you an example. So you wonder why your nails are not growing. You used to have super duper long nails, and you're wondering why they're not growing, and now it's like affecting your self-confidence because your nails were always like, you were always proud of them, but they're not growing anymore. And you're wondering about it, but you're all about like, oh, I have to go to work, I have to make sure my kids are okay, I have to do this, I have to do that. So you don't have time to really sit down and analyze why your nails are not growing anymore, what you have done in the past that you don't do anymore, or what is something that you started doing that you didn't do in the past when you had long nails. Does that make sense? But you would only realize it if you stop the overstimulation, if you turn off the movie, if you are not inside the hustle and bustle, if you're just sitting there listening to some meditation music and calming yourself down so that you can recall this memory. I don't know, there's something about like you already know the answer to something, but it almost feels like you already know the answer but you forgot about it. It's kind of like in school where you used to be really good in a subject and you knew all the answers, but time has passed and now you forgot. But you like in your memory, it's still in your memory. Does that make sense? I don't know how to explain it. It almost feels like when something is on your tongue, like when you want to say a word, but you don't know the word, but it's on your tongue. So I keep feeling this energy of like there's some type of answer arriving to you. There's something about like there's an answer coming to you, or like you're recalling some type of memory, or there's something about like you overlooked a sign. And because you overlooked the sign, you are confused. But if you recall the signs that you received and you look at them more closely, you already received the answer 2 months ago to a question. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay, there's something going on here. So your reading is going to be very cryptic. Okay, it might also be like very mysterious, but Spirit is saying there's something about you already know. I don't know, it's almost like your intuition already knows, or you already know something, but you get confused. You get confused by influences and things and people and time schedules, okay? Because with this card, with the Page of Swords here, in this case, the Page of Swords is about researching. The Page of Swords is about hidden information as well, because the Page of Swords shows a person who is spying, and if a person is spying, they also have information they're not supposed to have. So the Page of Swords is definitely about hidden information here, and you can see that he's closing his eyes and he's touching his gut. Something about your gut feeling, something about your stomach, something about like, I keep feeling like you sometimes get overstimulated by all kinds of things, but if you like calm down and you meditate, the answer is clear to you. Okay, we're going to dive into that a little bit more here. We also have here the Six of Cups. This could also be an energy where somebody said something to you and it wasn't important in that moment, but it's important now. Something like, oh, you know, when I was younger, my mom used to always tell me this and that. And it's significant to your question right now, but you forgot about it because you didn't consider it as important, but it is the most important puzzle piece to your question. God damn it, I love these readings when it's so cryptic. Okay, so I feel like there's something about there's some type of revelation coming to you here. The universe is trying to communicate something to you, but I'm hearing you didn't get the memo, or you didn't fully understand it. Or there's a fine line between I understand what the universe wants to tell me and I'm confused. Okay. We also have here the card Media. It says you can reach more people by working with video, audio, print, and online media. So with the Media card here, I'm picking up the energy for some of you guys. Spirit is trying to tell you that the answer to your question might be social media or something with online, okay? Or there could be an energy you reach more people when you announce something. I don't know, I feel like this is also for some of you guys, I'm picking up the energy like you can also study online, or you can find a course online, or you can talk to a psychologist online. There's something about the whole world revolves around being online. So maybe what you're thinking about, you can also find it online. And it's like a very simple answer, but sometimes the simple answer is the one that we don't think about first thing, because we think, oh, the answer must be complicated, so we don't look for the simple answer. So for some of you guys, there's something about you have been making the situation more complicated than it has to be. If you simplify, or if you look for the simple solution, that's where you find the answer or something like that. I'm also hearing it's not as complicated as you think it is or something. I don't know, there's something going on here. Okay. Now there's another message for you guys. Just filter out what is applying to you. But I'm also picking up here, some of you guys have been trying to have some type of success online, meaning through a business, through a website, through becoming an influencer, through promoting something online or something like that. It's going to work. There's something about you are currently manifesting, for some of you guys, again, in case you want to do something online or you want to achieve some type of success through being online or through promoting something online. Spirit wants to let you know that you're manifesting it right now. Like some of you guys, you are manifesting that a video of yours is going to go viral, or that a TikTok is going to go viral. For others of you, you are manifesting that, I don't know, like maybe changes that you do on your website is going to bring in more customers, or something about you're manifesting orders, you're manifesting people visiting your website, you manifest people being interested in your service, you're manifesting something here where there's a lot of people watching you, a lot of people wanting to order from you, a lot of people being interested in what you have to say, a lot of people being interested. Wow, this is going to be very particular for somebody here. I'm also hearing for some of you guys that you can also teach people online to make money. Meaning like you can teach people from foreign countries, you can teach them English. Not for everybody, this is just for somebody in particular. I'm hearing you can teach people, foreign people online, like you can teach foreign children the English language, and you can make a lot of money with it. And it's going to solve your problem, because if you want to work abroad and you don't know when it comes to like jobs, for some of you guys there might be the option of teaching people online a different language, or again something about like if you're trying to find friends, there's apps to find friends, or something about online here. Something about use the digital age to get what you want. Again, and for others of you, you are manifesting blowing up, going viral, you're manifesting like people ordering stuff from you, you're manifesting a lot of people looking at you, a lot of people being interested, a lot of people following you or something like that, or a lot of people promoting your products on their Instagram or something along those lines, depending on what you're trying to accomplish here. There's something about you're manifesting like a huge crowd, okay? Whatever the heck that means to you when it comes to business. We have to get a few more cards here. We also have the card, keep going. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. So for some of you guys, Spirit is saying they want you to keep going because, yeah, I'm hearing, listen, this is exactly what I'm picking up. I'm picking up somebody who is trying to remember a word. And they're like, oh, I have the word on my tongue, or it's coming to me. I can feel that this word, I'm almost there, remembering this word, okay? And that's why Spirit is saying keep going, because you're coming closer to the answer, okay? You're coming closer to the answer with everything that you do right now, especially if you self-reflect, or especially if you try to calm your mind or meditate more. You're very close to finding some type of answer to your question. So I don't know what you're thinking about, like, oh, how can I manifest something, or how can I make my living situation better, or how can I get out of this contract, how can I find a loophole, whatever you're thinking about, you're very close to the answer because you already know it. But it's more so this energy of like being overstimulated. I feel like it's something about being overstimulated, or again making something more complicated than it actually is, and you're not looking for the simple answer, because the answer might be very, very simple here. But again, Spirit is saying keep going, okay? Keep contemplating, keep asking questions, keep following your gut instinct, keep following or keep going with the flow. Whatever you're doing, keep going, okay? Because it's working. There's something about something that you do is working. Okay, it's interesting because pile number 1 had the Wheel of Fortune too, and you also have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune usually talks about a shift. So let's see what the shift is about here. Okay, I'm also hearing pay attention to what is suggested to you online. Like sometimes there's certain advertisements, and if you feel like it's interesting that I see this advertisement, or you feel a weird energy around some type of advertisement, this might be your spirit guides trying to tell you something, okay? Something about pay attention to advertisement or pay attention to music that you hear. Spirit is talking to you through technology is what I'm picking up here. So your spirit guides are talking to you through advertisement, they're talking to you through suggested videos, they're talking to you through music, okay? They're talking to you through online courses that are suggested to you, whatever the heck it is, okay? But let's get a few more cards here, because I don't know what the heck this is about. I'm just thinking which cards I want to use here for you guys. Give me a moment. Guys, I don't know where the camera cut off, but I'm shuffling, or I was shuffling to see why the Wheel of Fortune is here. And we have the Four of Cups. I keep feeling like you're contemplating about something, but again, you're making it more complicated than it's supposed to be. Okay? You're thinking about something, or you're contemplating or worrying about something. But if we look at those two cards, there's something about your focus needs to shift. So instead of looking at the situation, it's important for you to look within, or to look at your gut feeling, or to look at what you see when you close your eyes and not when your eyes are open. This might be a case of your third eye would tell you the truth and not your two eyes. Does that make sense? Let me see. Where's the Wheel of Fortune here? What's going on? Ooh. Look at that. Do you see that here? This is so interesting. I know. Oh, what's going on here? Oh my god, guys, I said that your spirit guides are talking to you through technology. I mean, it's not technology, but it's electronics. Guys, this is not, okay, let me fix the light, but your spirit guides are here. What the fuck is going on? Because you cannot, this never happened, and I posted like 140 videos. I'm confused. Give me a moment here. I'm a little bit shocked because it is on camera, and I just said they're talking to you through technology. Now, this is not technology, but this is like electronics. So they're talking to you through technology and electronics. So I'm also picking up the energy of like lights flickering, or I mean, you literally saw it. Like your spirit guides are very, very strong. I don't know. They're trying to tell you. They're trying to catch your attention here. They're trying to catch your attention here. Okay, for some of you guys, you are connected to pile number 1. If you feel drawn to watch more than one pile, I would suggest pile number 1. Okay, now if we look at those, I'm shocked. Did you see that? Your spirit guides are literally trying to catch your attention with something. They're like, hey, here. I don't know what this means. Okay. Okay, I need to calm down. God damn it. Like, if you see lights flickering, or your candles doing some weird stuff, or your electronics speaking out of nowhere, it's like you have a very strong spirit guide. I don't know who's watching over you, but they're here, okay? Now, if we look at those two cards, do you see how here he's looking at the problem, or he's looking at something that doesn't make him happy, but his eyes are open, and he's looking at the situation, and he's sad about it, and it's like he's stuck, right? Like when he's looking at the cup, it doesn't change the cup. I'm also hearing to perceive a glass of water as half full or half empty. Okay, now here you can see this person's blindfolded, but they hit the target right in the middle. But here they're open. There's something about when you close your eyes, you see better. I don't know what this means, like when you close your eyes, you see better, or you see better in your dreams, or your dreams are more accurate, or your dreams have more information for you, or the information in your dreams is more accurate than you think, or something about like when you close your eyes and you meditate, the answers get more clearer than when you open your eyes and try to find the solution. There's something about closing your eyes, or something about nighttime, or something about like your sleep or meditating that is gonna somehow help you to find. And it's interesting because the Two of Swords is about, do I go left or do I go right? And we have two strands of light here. You see, so Spirit is showing you in which direction to go. There's something about they're trying to tell you in which direction they want you to drive, walk, or what they're trying to help you to find the right direction or in which direction you're supposed to go. This is freaking wild. Okay, we also have look at that. Look at that. She's getting ready to walk. I don't know what the fuck this means. Okay. They could also be asking you to try something new or try something different because what you've done before didn't work and Spirit wants you to try something new. Or to go back to something that you tried in the past. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, guys. I'm cussing too much, sorry. We have the King of Pentacles here. This could be concerning like your work or your financial situation here. It doesn't have to be. For others of you, it could concern a particular relationship here, or that you want to manifest a relationship in your life, or like a connection in your life, or where you find your soul tribe. Okay, for some of you guys, it's concerning like your finances. For others of you, it's your health, and for others of you, it's like relationship and love and friendship and stuff like that. Let's see, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? What the fuck? We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So it is indeed about a connection or a relationship, right? Where two people come together that are really alike and that get each other. And I talked about that in pile number 1. Okay, I'm seeing two people here. Let's see, what is the energy between the King and the Queen of Pentacles? Okay. There could be a spirit that is helping you with your relationship and with your marriage, or that is protecting your relationship or your marriage in case you already are in a relationship or a marriage. For others of you, your spirit guides are helping you to manifest like a like-minded friend or somebody who's really going to help you with your business or with you manifesting your dreams. This is like two like-minded people coming together here. But let's see, why are the King and the Queen of Pentacles here? What's going on? Why are the King and the Queen of Pentacles here? What's going on? What is that? The Fool. Yeah, this feels like a new connection. This could also be that your spirit guides are trying to... I'm hearing there's something about if you have a partner or you are in a relationship, you and your partner or you and your friend, you get signs, because I'm also picking up there's something about these two people are meant to work on something together, or these people are meant to like do something together, or these two people are meant to manifest something together. Okay, so there might be an energy where your spirit guides want you as a couple to manifest something or to do something, or they want to bring some type of financial abundance to you as a couple. And they're trying to tell you to try something new as a couple here, or to manifest something together or something along those lines here. For others of you, this is also like two like-minded people again that come together, okay, to... Let's see. This is like two like-minded people that come together in order to bring like new energy into the other person's life. Does that make sense? It's kind of like, oh, I have the answer to your problem, you have the answer to my problem. I'm also hearing two brains is better than one. So there could be spirit, could be guiding you to work with a person, or to try to like work with a person or open up to somebody, or I don't know, something like that here. There's somebody that you're supposed to work with. There's somebody that you're supposed to talk to, okay? Or you and the person, you are like a dream team. I'm picking up a dream team here. Let's see, one more. Where's the King and the Queen of Pentacles here? The Ten of Swords. Give me a moment. I really have to dig a little bit deeper here in the situation. Okay, there's something about two people that are like yin and yang. They really fit together perfectly. May that be business, friendship, love, whatever the heck it is, okay? But you're definitely manifesting, or there's somebody, there's like two people coming together that are extremely similar, okay? And these two people are like, you and this person, you're meant to like you're meant to manifest something together. This is literally what I'm picking up here. Or you're meant to manifest like financial freedom together, or you're meant to help each other in certain areas in your life. But I'm picking up there might be like a third party here. Okay, not for everybody, but it feels like a third party. Because if we talk about it, like I am here, you are here, and then your spirit guide is here, right? So it's like three energies that are colliding or coming together. But I'm also picking up with the Ten of Swords, it usually talks about betrayal. Okay, this usually talks about like somebody doing something behind your back. So for some of you guys, there's an energy of like, I don't even know how to explain it. If your gut feeling has been telling you that somebody's trying to sabotage your friendship, your relationship, your marriage, or is trying to stir the pot, Spirit wants you to trust your instincts and trust your gut feeling here. Okay. And to maybe like stay away or reject somebody's offer. Okay, they might be asking you like, hey, you can come over with your husband to our home, but it's like their energy is not like genuine towards you. Like they're not happy that you are happily married or happily in love or something like that. Or you might have noticed that your friend is saying like very weird comments about the person that you recently met, although there's no reason for them, because this person's like very, yeah, absolutely. We have the Three of Swords here. Okay, this looks like a third party here. This looks like somebody, how can I explain that energy? For me, this feels like a friend who is guiding you in the wrong direction, or who's in your ear, or yeah, there's something about a friend who's guiding you in the wrong direction. Or this could also be an energy, yeah, it feels like even if it's not a friend, this could be like an energy, like your ex is sending you. I talked about that in a future spouse reading, where there was like a third party who was like trying to stir the pot. So I feel like Spirit is asking you to look at the people that are surrounding you, or the energies that are surrounding you. I don't know, I feel like this could also be something in the future where you are meeting this person in the future, but Spirit wants you to know now that there might be like a third party energy. Not that this person is putting you in a third party, but it might be like you and this person, you really vibe with each other, and then they also have a friend, like you guys are friends, okay? Or you guys are business partners. You know, like usually when you watch a movie, there's like two people, they meet each other, it's very new, the connection is awesome, and then like, let's say you are person A and you meet person B, okay? And person B already has a best friend, but person B is now spending so much time with you that their best friend is now jealous of you and is trying to ruin the relationship or ruin the friendship. Does that make sense? There's something about this is either happening right now or it's going to happen in the future, where Spirit wants you to know you're going to come together with a person here again who's you guys are very like-minded, okay? You guys are very like-minded. May that be love, relationship, or business, okay? And this is like definitely a new connection, okay? Where you will feel like, oh, this person is bringing like such a new perspective, such a new energy into my life, and they will feel the same way about you. However, there's gonna be some type of betrayal happening because a friend on their side, or a friend on your side, or a family member on their side, a family member on your side is going to somehow stir the pot or cause some type of drama here, okay, with the Three of Swords, because they're hurt because you get more attention than them or something like that. They want you to prepare yourself for that here, okay? This is not about like you and the person having drama. This is like a person around you, okay? And we look at how the lights were flickering. So Spirit will show you signs about who this person is or who this interfering energy here is. And this is also why I said like this friendship is blessed, or this friendship is it almost feels like your spirit guides are trying to keep you two together, like as a friendship, as a business partner, as a relationship, as a marriage, because somebody's trying to separate you, and then your spirit guides are coming through and they're like doing all kinds of things to like make you aware of like a person, but again like of their energy. And then for others of you, again, this could be something that happens in the future, okay? Just to be aware of it. The person is the person in front of you is not the problem. There's a third energy, okay, that wants to do some kind of, I don't know what they want to do. And again, for others of you, this is talking about Spirit wants you to be open to working with people, but not to ignore the signs. If the universe is showing you not to work with this person, but also realizing when the universe is showing you signs to work with this person. Okay. That's interesting. Let me get one more card here for the universe or the world card. Why is the universe or the world card here the star? You see, there's a dream of yours coming true here with the star card. Okay. There's a dream of yours coming true here. There's a wish manifesting is what I'm picking up here. Where's the world card here? What's going on? Then there is a wish. Something that you, again, and this lady's closing her eyes. You can see better when you close your eyes. You can see better when you meditate. You can see better when you lay in your bed and you close your eyes and you ask. There's something about like you can see better when you trust the visions that you get when you close your eyes, or to ask your spirit guides to send you a vision or send you something as you close your eyes. Okay, that's when you see the situation for what it is. Okay. I'm picking up here, there's something about something that you visualized. You closed your eyes, you were laying in bed, you were visualizing something, okay, and it's coming to you. This is exactly what you're manifesting right now. You're manifesting what you think about the most at this very point in time, okay? Let me see, what is the world card about? What's going on? The moon, yeah. There's something about, this could be connected to a full moon or a new moon, or this could be like a whole... Yeah, I'm picking up this could be a full moon, a new moon that is going to be significant here. Okay. I'm also picking up there's something about a dream. This is either a dream that will come to you that has very important information and Spirit wants you to dissect the dream. And for others of you, Spirit wants you to go back to a dream. Okay, this dream could have been connected to a person, like a very friendly person approaching you, or you having like a strong bond with a person in that dream. Let me see, what is this dream about here? Or what was this dream, or will this dream be about? Let me see, what's going on here? Yeah. I'm hearing there was something about a location in your dream. Like there might be like a location in a dream that is going to be significant. Like again, this dream could come to you it already came to you, like a significant location, or where the dream played, like where it was that you talked to this person is significant. This could have also been a dream that was connected to you flying, or to you running or walking very fast. Okay. There could also be an energy of like flipping a coin, in which direction do I go in that dream. Or again, there's something about like a plan, or even like something written down, like a piece of paper or something written down that is significant in that dream, or like a message, like literally like a text message or something like that. Okay. Or something about like a name or something that has been written down. There's also something about birds or feathers. Let me see, why is the word card here? Yeah, do you see? You see what's going on here? One eye is open and the other one is closed. As if she's like, I might close my eyes, but I know exactly what is going on. Even if my eyes are closed, I can feel that somebody's walking into the room. Does that make sense? There's something about like your senses, your gut feeling is trying to tell you something, but you might get a little bit overstimulated, okay? Or you might get a little bit like, I don't know. There could be like a lot of things that send you like in the wrong direction. I don't know how to explain that energy here. I'm also hearing it's kind of like the universe is trying to make you realize something, and then you lose your train of thought because all of a sudden like YouTube is playing like a really loud advertisement, and then it takes you out of the train of thought, and then you lose the thought that would have brought you to the answer. Does that make sense? And this is what I mean with being overstimulated. Let me see. The Two of Cups. This is definitely about a connection. This is either a connection right now that needs to be protected from another energy, from another person, okay? Or this could be a connection in the future here that is going to be very significant for you guys, okay? Or this could be you and another person, like, I don't know, celebrating that you manifested something together here, or you and another person talking about like how you guys are going to work on a project or do something here together. This could even be about like losing weight together, okay? It doesn't have to be such a big thing, okay? Yeah, look at that. You guys are going to work on a plan, on a project together. Okay. You guys are going to do something together here, but again, there could be some type of interference here with the High Priestess. Okay. Your spirit guides will tell you, or like there's going to be like, spirit wants you to know that there's like, they want to warn you. Okay, this is like a warning, okay? But it's not about like that something is going to happen. It's just like, make sure that nobody is sabotaging a beautiful connection here. This could even be your own mind, but for the most part, I feel like it's somebody in your surroundings or in this person's surroundings. All of a sudden, like their best friend is jealous of you because you guys spend so much time together, manifesting together, and then there's some type of weird stuff going on. But I also feel like it's connected to the last pick a card reading that I did for your future spouse. And if you chose pile number 1, then you guys already know this is like a continuation, or it's kind of connected here, okay? Okay, my beautiful pile number 2, that's all I have for you guys. I love you guys. I'm going to see my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Now my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose this beautiful image here. We're going to look at what the message for you today is about. The first thing that I pick up is something about like zooming in, because pile number 2, the coffee was from the bigger picture, from far away. But your coffee cup here is about zooming in or getting closer to something, okay? So there is an energy where spirit wants you to zoom in to something, or there's something about like when you zoom in, you see the detail. Like for example, if you buy something, like if you order new clothing, and if you zoom in, you can see the structure of the cloth. And if it's something that you like, or that you can see like some type of detail on the skirt or some type of detail on the pullover or something like that. So there's something about like, I'm picking up the energy of like zooming in. Okay. Let me see. Oh guys, first of all, I want to let you guys know I'm channeling the energy first, and then we're going to look at the cards together. So let me see what that is about. I'm hearing 2 things that don't mix together. Or is it just the perception that 2 things don't work together? Is it really true that those 2 things don't fit together? Or is this just in the eyes of the beholder? You know, like pizza and pineapple. Some people say it doesn't mix together, and other people think it's genius. Interesting, there's something about 2 things that don't mix together. Because I'm being brought to like water and oil, so I don't know what this is about. Okay. I'm also being brought to tradition and doing something in a new way. I feel like a lot of you guys, you have like a very strong tradition in your culture, or there could be an energy where there's a strong history in your family. Like for example, everybody in your family does work in the medical field, for example, or there's something that all of your siblings have done. Like they all have like the same degree, or they all live in the same neighborhood or something like that. There's something about like, there's something also, again, like this could also be going back to like culture, like a strong culture, like a traditional wedding, or something about these are traditions. I'm picking up something about traditions, or something about your family, or something about continuing some type of tradition in your family, or mixing tradition with like a new innovative way excuse me, of doing something. Okay, but you might be scared to do something in a new innovative way, because it would shake up, like you would it would bring a lot of eyes to you in your family tree or in your family if you did something maybe like completely opposite to your tradition, or you're mixing tradition with like a new age or innovative energy here. Okay, I'm being brought to like herbs that are used, like, and it's tradition to use these herbs, but you can also, the new age energy would be you could also use these herbs, like you usually use these herbs to make a tea. to heal something. This is like the tradition, but the new age would be using these herbs and putting them in a pill so that people can use these pills on the go, trying to heal something. Does that make sense? I keep feeling this energy here of how family or family traditions influence you in a way where you are scared to do something differently, or you are scared what your family will say about you choosing a different direction or you doing something differently. Or this could also be pertaining like your children, that your children are very untraditional, very naturally untraditional, and you're like wondering what your family will say because your child is untraditional. I don't know what this is about here. Okay, for me this feels like, what will my family say, or how will my family view me, or what will my dad or my mom think, or how do people view me, what will they do if I really do what I want to do. I don't know, there's something going on here where you could even be like 50 years old, but what your parents think of you is still like, you still seek their validation of some sort, or you still want them to approve of certain things that you do, and it might hold you back from expressing something. This could even be as small as dyeing your hair blue, and you really want to do it because this is your true self and you feel the most comfortable with blue hair, but your family tells you not to do it. But this is who you truly are, and you only feel good if you really live your truth. And if you don't, you feel like sad about it, okay? This could also be like on a bigger scale, okay? Let's see what your spirit guides. Hold on. There's something about a yes or no. You might have asked the universe to show you a yes or a no, or you have a yes or no question in your head, but I don't do yes or no questions. Okay. Let me see. Or you might be like trying to get a yes or a no from a person here. There's something going on here, okay? Let's see, let's look at the card. So we have the card here, stay true to yourself. It says, don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust, and follow your inner voice. You see, so you might be watering down what you actually want to do with your life, or how you actually want to look, or what you actually want to express, or what you actually want to say, because you are scared of what would people say behind your back, or what would people say when you leave the room, or what would people think when you walk this path or do this. I don't know what this is about, but this for me feels like you feel like there's something about other people's opinion is a little bit too important for you in this very moment when it comes to something that you feel inside of your heart. Like you feel inside of your heart and your spirit to do something, to express something, to change your lifestyle, to move somewhere, but you're somehow considering other people's opinions so much so that you're making decisions that don't come from you. They become inauthentic, like inauthentic decisions, or an inauthentic way of living. And I love you guys, okay? This might be just like a period in your life where you have to like find yourself again amongst all these opinions and all these traditions, and it's not easy to break free from, you know, like my family is doing that and I want to do something different, but then I'm the black sheep, and how can I handle being the black sheep and stuff like that. So I totally understand. There's no judgment here, but Spirit wants you to understand that sometimes you do things not because you want to do them, or not because it's your truth, but because you're too influenced by other people's opinion or by the opinion of your family here. And this, you know, I'm also hearing like this might lead you to places and circumstances that don't feel right to you. Or this might also be the reason why you feel that you are somehow in a situation or in a place in your life where you feel like it doesn't feel right, or something does not feel real, or it doesn't feel authentic here. Or you might also have like a problem with showing your true authentic self here to the world or to people, because you have been wearing a mask, or you have been playing the role of like a good child or like a good something, and you feel like if you then do something else, it's almost like something about like breaking out of character or doing something out of character. But if you do something out of character, people will also see you differently, and you might be scared that people will see you differently if you show a different side to you, but that side to you is the real you. So it's almost like you are dimming down, or you are like suppressing the real you in certain situations. And Spirit wants to talk about that, because I'm hearing there's power in your voice, or there's power in... There's something about... Whoa. Okay, listen, I'm hearing... This is like a spirit guide that is watching over you. This could be an ancestor, this could be a beloved, like a departed loved one, or somebody in your family tree that is watching over you, even if you don't know them, but they're watching over you. You are related to the spirit here. And the spirit is saying, God created you in a way, like God gave you this truth. Like if you have the desire to plant trees in Kenya because you want to take care of like the world, then this desire was placed inside of your soul and your spirit by a higher force. Where does this desire come from? I have the desire to, I don't know, help people to overcome eating disorders. I have the desire to raise my children in a different way. I have the desire to open up a school. I have the desire to like do something. This desire was placed inside of you by destiny, by God, by a higher force. We don't know where it comes from. But if you deny this truth inside of you, it's kind of like you're denying or suppressing the universe, or you're suppressing or denying like what has been given to you since birth, or you're denying or suppressing your own soul, your own spirit. Okay? And this can be very damaging to your mental health as well as like your overall health here. Okay, we also have the card here, detox time. It says release toxins from your body, mind, and diet. Okay, so there's definitely an energy where Spirit is asking you to detox from people's opinion, or from seeking validation, or from, I don't know, like paying too much attention what other people say. You could also be somebody who talks a lot to other people to the point where there's not much. Yeah, I'm also hearing for some of you guys who talk a lot to other people, but it's important for you to talk to yourself sometimes, okay? To have a conversation with yourself here. Because different people come from different walks, and everybody has a different opinion, but your opinion is just as valid as other people's opinion here. Your truth is just as important as other people's truth here, but I feel like a lot of you guys, you are suppressing it, or you are in need of like alone time so that you can talk to yourself and have a conversation with yourself here. Okay, let me get a few more cards, what this is about. Okay, I don't know what this is about, guys, but let's see. I'm just thinking which cards I want to use. Give me a moment here. I think I want to use the angel cards here. Give me a second. Okay. What is the message for pile number 3 today? What's going on? Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're definitely holding back. There could also be a need for you to talk to a family member and you have been holding back. Or this could be an energy where you are, I don't know, something about you're scared to speak your truth, or you're scared to voice your opinion. But this could also be like holding on to like a family tradition that doesn't even align with you anymore, or your spirit is asking or calling you to do something innovative here, or to bring tradition and innovation together, okay? And again, for others of you, there could be an energy where, let me see, what is this about? What is the message for pile number 3? I don't want to talk too fast here, the Lovers. This could also be that you're holding on to something that is not good for you. This could be, again, even like a lifestyle. This could be a small change in your lifestyle, okay? Pay attention to whenever you feel this like sad, or what makes you feel sad, depressed, or like dive a little bit deeper into why you feel the way you feel, okay? again, with the Lovers card here, this could also be that you need some time alone for yourself to hear your own thoughts, your own mind, okay, to have a conversation with yourself, because you might be taking on too much energy from other people to the point where it alters like your energy. Imagine you wake up with your energy, this is your energy, but then you talk to this person and you consider this person's opinion, then you consider this person's opinion, and then you talk to this person, and then it kind of like modes and changes your energy. So you have to get back to, okay, who am I in the situation, or what do I agree with and what do I disagree with? Or I'm also hearing like a reality check, or looking at your life and scanning where, how can I even explain that energy? For me, this feels like, yeah, I'm also hearing something about inventory. It almost feels like looking at the inventory or analyzing something about like the way that you live, or like, I don't know, there's something going on here with like, you need to be by yourself. In essence, I know I'm rambling right now, but in essence, it feels like you are too concerned with other people's opinion. I'm also picking up that you're putting other people's needs in front of yours too much, and you think it's the right thing to do, but if you don't feel good, how can you have the strength to carry other people? Okay, there could be an energy where you feel like, I'm going to put my needs in the back burner, but it's important for you to make yourself a priority in that situation, because if you have the strength, like if you recharge, then you also have more energy to carry other people here, okay? I don't know what is going on here. There could be an energy where somebody in your family is influencing you too much. I'm not saying that they're doing anything wrong, but you consider their opinion a little bit too much, to the point where you make decisions that don't even stem from you, or you don't even align with those decisions, or it almost like how can I say, it alters your truth, or it like changes, like yeah, I'm being brought to like chemical reactions, like or something that is not pure anymore, because it is like it is mixed with something else here. So you see where what I'm talking about, where two energies don't mix. There could also be a need for you to agree to disagree, but to stay firm and true with your decision or with your opinion, and to not back down or bend your truth or your opinion, okay, if you really don't align with the other person's viewpoint, because you can have a conversation and agree to disagree in a very harmonious way, okay? Something going on here. What is going on? What is the message for pile number? The Four of Wands again. This could also be something about your family, your home. Okay, yeah, I'm picking up the energy that what Spirit wants you to know is that you, oh, the Five of Swords. What Spirit wants you to know is that you're somehow holding back, like you have more inside of you. You have more, like, I don't know, there's more to your soul, there's more to your spirit, there's more to, like, more to you that you don't express. There could be like an art piece that wants to be birthed by you, but you're not painting it. There could be a song that wants to be like birthed by you, and it's going to influence other people, but you're not writing the song. There's something going on here with the Seven of Pentacles, where your spirit guides are waiting for you to take action, or are waiting for you to take back your power, because you might have given your power to another person here. I don't know what this means to you, okay? With the Four of Wands, it strongly feels like it's connected to family or a relationship, or something about like your family, your relationship, maybe traditions. You listen too much to your grandpa, although your grandpa's, how do you say that, your grandpa's viewpoint might have been completely like accurate for the time where they were living, but in your reality, or you living in this digital age, there might be some fine-tuning needed, okay? Or there might be an energy where tradition has to come together with new age energy, if that makes sense. Okay, I don't know, I feel like it has something to do with like detox time from your family, or from your family's opinion, or from some type of tradition, or understanding with which traditions do you align and with which traditions you don't align with, or something about like accepting that you cannot be true to yourself and follow what your parents have done. Something along those lines, okay? Let me see what's going on for pile number 3. What up? there's something that your spirit guides want you to see. Let me see what they want you. What do you guys want pile number 3 to see? What's going on here? Or something might be burdening you more than you think. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is family again. This might have something to do with like your family here, okay? What do we have here? The Tower. Wow. That's interesting because pile number 2 had like a black coffee and I talked about a wake-up call here. So you might how do you say that? You might be connected to pile number 2 only if you feel drawn to it, okay? I feel like they want you, wow. Okay, I'm gonna say it. For some of you guys, I'm hearing they want you to face your demons. And when I say demons, this is just like they want you to face like your own shadow or to do some shadow work here. Okay. Your spirit guides might want you to do some shadow work here. Or they want you to realize again that there is an energy where you care too much about what other people say. And it hinders your growth here. And how can you heal yourself from that energy, okay? Let me see. What do you want pile number 3 to see? Queen of Swords, that you have more power than you think, or that what you feel is like valid, or how you see yourself, or how you see your future, or the plans that you make, that they are more valuable or more important than you think. Because somebody might be telling you, or somebody might be undermining like your character, or how can I even say that, where you say something, like let's say it's a discussion and you say something and what you say is very valuable, but the other person makes it so that you think that what you say is like stupid, although it was very smart. I don't know how to describe that energy here. Okay, something like that. Let me get a few more cards. I want to dive a little bit deeper here. Let me see. Because it's like, I feel like it's somehow hidden. There's something about like, you don't see yourself clearly. There's something, yeah, it feels like when you look into the mirror, you don't see yourself the way the universe sees you, or your potential. There's something about you're undermining or underestimating your potential here. Or you're playing it safe, or something about you're making yourself smaller than you think, or you're playing safe. What is that energy about for pile number 3? Yeah, there's a need for you to connect to your emotions and meditate, or really be connected to how you feel and what this feeling is telling you. I'm also hearing there's a lot of wisdom inside of you. Okay, but people maybe have told you, or there might have been circumstances that made you believe that you are stupid. You could also be connected to pile number 1, but that's not the truth. It's just that you have a different way of viewing the world, or your intelligence is like more prominent in a different area than other people. Does that make sense? So you could be more emotionally intelligent than scientific intelligent here. I'm also hearing something about it's written all over your face. So there's something about like, when you look into the mirror and you look into your eyes or look into your face, what do you see? Ask yourself that question and answer it. There's something about ask yourself more questions, or look at yourself more often, or look into the mirror and can you recognize yourself? And if you do, that's beautiful, and continue doing that, okay? Or how can you enhance what you see in the mirror? How can you rekindle, or like really fire up like the full potential inside of you? And then for others of you, it's like coming back to who you truly are, okay? Let me see. Let me get a few more cards here. Yeah, I keep feeling this energy of like, I'm doing this because of my family, or I'm doing this because of tradition, but this might not be really me. I might be smiling, but it's written all over my face that I actually want to do something differently, or I want to say something, or I don't know, there's something going on here. Okay. Yeah, I'm also hearing like picture perfect, but that picture like, or there's something about, for some of you guys, you might also be a perfectionist to the point where you don't want people You don't want people to see you vulnerable, but it's important for you in order for you to grow, or in order for you to have like some type of breakthrough in your life here. Let me see. There's something going on. This could also be an energy of like healing from what has happened, like something about your family that there might have been like something that really put a mark on you or put a scar on you when it comes to your family here. Yeah, there's something about like there's way more potential inside of you, okay? Once you honor the goddess, the god, the princess, the king, the queen inside of you, and you stop like playing yourself down, or even talking yourself down, or letting other people talk you down, okay? Let me see, Four of Pentacles again. I'm hearing there's something about it's no longer healthy for you to hold on to something. This could be holding on to traditions that don't align with you, holding on to like getting validation from some type of person. There's something that you need to release here. Like, I don't need the validation of other people in order to feel good, or I don't need the approval of other people, or I don't need the other person to agree with me in order for me to feel good about my truth and my opinion. I don't need another person to be compassionate with me, because I'm going to be compassionate with me. If you cannot find compassion for me, I'm going to find compassion for me. If you cannot find love for me, I'm going to find love for me. If you don't see my potential, I see my potential. If you don't see my potential, the universe sees my potential. Okay, one last card here. What's going on? Also getting this energy of like mental slavery, or something is keeping you stuck, but it's just an opinion, or it's just a sentence, or it's just a word, and you're like, you're not really stuck. It's just, you know, you're putting yourself in a situation where another person's opinion, or the way another person treats you, keeps you stuck, or how somebody treated you in the past. There's something about your soul and your spirit wants to break free from something. For a lot of you guys, I'm also picking up the energy like your soul and your heart and your spirit is craving to live a wild life, and that you're actually like your true self wants to live out of the comfort zone, and you want to do something that is not traditional, or you want to mix tradition with new age. Does that make sense? There's something about your soul is longing for that. There's something that your soul is longing for that you suppressed here, and spirit wants you to look at that. Yeah, look at that. For some of you guys, this could also be that your soul has been longing to express something to somebody in your family, and you have been holding back. But if you talk to this person, you're gonna see or figure out that this person has a lot of compassion for you, and they understand where you're coming from, and it's a really healing conversation that takes place. Okay, and for others of you, you should be avoiding talking to somebody in your family, okay? Because they don't understand where you're coming from. So there's like a fine line between don't close off to people that genuinely have like a listening ear, but don't open up to people that don't have a listening ear, okay? Something along those lines here. And most importantly, listen to yourself, or look at yourself, or value your own opinion, okay? It's kind of like you're not only valuing this person's opinion and that person's opinion, you're also valuing your own opinion, or the way you see something here, okay? And then you can maybe like mix these energies together and then get the bigger picture, if that makes sense, okay? For some of you guys, don't hold back from communicating to somebody here, okay? Or to really like let everything out, or to even like talk to your spirit guides here. Even if you don't want to talk to a person, talk to your spirit guides here, because something is like on your chest that you need to let it out, because it makes you feel heavy. Like it makes you feel heavy, or you start to like walk around with a heavy energy here, okay? And spirit wants you to release that. So again, guys, pile number 3, I feel like if you feel drawn to pile number 1 or pile number 2, you should definitely check it out, because I feel like pile number 1 and pile number 2 are kind of like, how do you say that, continuations of this reading, or there might be something that I say in these piles that is really going to help you in your situation, okay? But there's definitely an energy of like detoxing from social media, detoxing from other people's opinion, detoxing from old habits, old belief systems, something about detoxing. It's detox time, okay? Okay, my beautiful pile number 3, I hope you guys like this reading. I love you guys. I'm going to see my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye.